Are we on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras. Hit me. This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
You need to understand that the make of a man, okay, for procreation to happen is to be visually attracted to the existence of the of the female, and it's very important that keeps happening every single day. Or you just might imagine how chisel a man would be if he has to help a woman procreate or help procreation happen, and decide to hold back the juice that creates human. And on that note,
is this because we caught you peeping? This is all cause
no. I wasn't peeping.
But you are allowed though.
Yes.
It's okay, you're right.
The second part is all I'm looking for. You're allowed. I like that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, darling.
Listen, again, now you see, I had planned this intro since yesterday.
Okay.
But you just made me feel guilty. But let me just go ahead and say, you look super.
Thank you.
And I said,
hey.
She said hey.
Because I cannot see his voice. So I saw one of those viral videos. I think you were going somewhere to Kumasi or something that was being filmed, and I was watching. I was like, wow, you look really good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you understand what I'm saying.
I mean, I ascended. So.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
I think I understand what you're saying.
Is
this who you are now?
No, I'm just trying to appreciate God.
I miss something?
I'm trying to appreciate
something. Oh.
God made man in His own image and likeness. That God made woman.
The Father Lord into this.
I'm just saying God made woman
conversation
special,
knowing exactly what it is that you really want to say.
We were made in His own image and likeness. But your breed, He came down from heaven.
Thank you, darling.
And molded your existence
on His off day.
And with His breath, He brought life
go long
to you. Hallelujah.
Really good. Amen.
Are you people telling me that you haven't seen that Efya looks extra good?
Yeah. She does.
So why are you then making me feel so guilty?
No,
you are saying it in a guilty fashion.
It's like
it's how you are saying
knows
it.
What you are saying.
Exactly.
So I was saying that, okay, had it been a woman to woman show, like one of those foreign those Black American hosts and stuff doing their shows, having that those one
all girls.
Yeah.
And we were just complimenting
they'd be saying
each other.
that. Yeah, they'd be saying that.
We find it different.
Did you change diet? Did you do something different? Did you work out?
Oh,
yes.
I think I just grew up into my adult body. Because, I've been small for a very long time.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that's what just happened. Like, I just, what's the thing?
Matured.
The fruit came out of the thing and the flower popped out. And then,
They say, had I known. You are those girls that the guys who say, had I known, when we were in primary school.
But if I was that intentional.
I was going to ask.
No, that's not that. That's just the navigation of my body and how it decided to do what it was
the DNA found its way.
I mean, the aim is to be found forever, so regardless.
Okay, I'll just need you slightly closer. They said they couldn't hear you
is
well.
Is that how you feel? Oh, let me just bring it to me.
It's going to be a very hard show.
We can leave Efya and Jay to do the show, please.
No, I mean, somebody might say, Jay, are you flirting? No, I'm not flirting. I'm just trying to exhibit very male instincts.
It
seems these male instincts are very precise.
No, I'm just saying that this is the words are not coming, but it's good. So the question of intentionality, as a follow up, when did you notice this transition?
I would say probably like a little bit after COVID, because also it was the first time I had stayed home for like the first time in like 12 years for the whole year without traveling, moving around like crazy. So I think my body got a chance to reset. Whatever happened. So so now I got a little bit more body on me.
Are there any lifestyle changes that you made? Because I'm really interested.
I do eat different though.
Also because women are very particular about their weight
as
and
you're
all
going,
of that. So
you
some
have
women
to like as you're going, you have to like watch what you eat and all of that stuff. But it's exciting for me because I see my life in like different phases. So this is a different phase. You ascend a little bit more, and then you get here, and then you decide how you're gonna run it.
And it looks really good on you.
Thank you.
But you keep talking about Ascension.
Yeah.
Right?
I think
yes,
it's a target
how
that
do you mean?
everybody's trying to get to.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to a certain level in your life that you decide if you're gonna go up or you're gonna stay where you are.
Right.
And
Okay.
guess what I did?
What did you do?
Ascended.
I know you were really good at giving generic answers to very difficult questions. It's
No,
something that
do you
you're
know
really
what?
good at. But
when I
answered.
said we were coming here today,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I know Jay is gonna come at me. And last time I didn't give you any space at all. And I was like, I'll open up a little bit for you today.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. So I want to find out. So on diet, I mean, these are good conversations. On
Yeah.
diet, what exactly are you taking now? Like, are you staying away from stuff, or are you
What is
injecting different?
she taking?
I mean, I think we all know what's good for our bodies and what is not. But because of my eating habits, I had a very bad eating habit of eating at night because it was never gonna affect my body because of how I was. I was gonna be, slim thick forever. So, but that's not good. So that's something I have to try and like work
cut
out.
off.
Yeah, and then working out also.
Okay, so you're not in the gym.
Like not in the gym, but I work out at home because
Active.
I have like social anxiety,
Oh,
especially in the gym.
oh.
Yeah, because like I have people come up to me to take pictures when I'm doing sit-ups.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cute, but it's like
Can you give me
What
my
was that?
space?
what? Oh, okay. They said I shouldn't say that.
About social anxiety?
No, they said I shouldn't,
people in the
but
gym.
maybe like depending on how people take it.
Oh no! But I think it's fair.
I think it's okay,
I think
yeah.
it's very, very fair.
Yeah.
Very fair. And
It's just like having a lot of people in my face immediately at the same time. It's a lot of pressure. I think
you are
that's what.
Efya.
And that's fair.
Yeah, I get that. Though.
Yeah, you are
So
Efya and
I just
people-
rather work out at home.
And some way, somehow, people sometimes tend to forget that these celebrities that they look up to are human before anything else,
Yes,
So
we
how would you
do.
feel if you are working out and someone just comes to you to say, let's take a picture?
Yeah.
Like, give people some time, let them ease out of whatever they are doing, and then
Let them
you
be
can
human.
request. Exactly.
Personal space is a
Normally,
thing.
sometimes when you talk about stuff like that, people take it the wrong way and kind of like find a way somehow to use it against you. So that's why we have to watch what we say, before that's the news that's going to be around, instead of the fact that I just dropped a hot jam
Yeah.
called Radar.
we're coming to that. We'll come to that. Let's still focus on your body.
understand.
Hey, I mean, let's still focus on the body. Let's still focus on.
Hey, John
Good.
Foley.
On Efya. Just say on Efya.
No, see, you guys don't understand. Sometimes, listen, I represent the viewer. And the viewer who's sitting back watching TV has a lot of things on his heart or her heart that he wants to share and ask. But because I'm here,
You should call us on
express
0400.
the express.
some people say sometimes stress make people gain weight.
Oh,
Otherwise, has that occurred in
I don't
any
think
way?
that's something
Nothing.
that I have taken particular notice of. If it's something that happens with me.
Does this mean your wardrobe has also changed?
Second,
Your wardrobe, has that also changed?
no, my size just went up a little bit, but it's not
Still
crazy.
could accommodate what you have.
Yeah, it's okay. But I love new clothes, so.
Talking about this this period that you're transitioning in terms of, has it also affected positively your creative process and what you're doing in music and any other thing?
I mean, everything is much more exciting, when you are maturing and stuff like that. So for me, it's a discovery for myself and just to see what I want to do with this new energy that I found. Yeah, so I dropped the banger.
I want to talk about style since
That's
we're
fine.
talking
Yeah.
about wardrobe
Talk about
now.
style, Issy.
I feel like someone who is very
We should have been standing
intentional.
during this interview. I tell you.
Why?
I'm just saying that.
Talking about someone who's had style consistently for years, that would have to be Efya.
Yeah.
And so I want to find out how you've been able to keep redefining your style to still be Efya but still be relevant
Exactly.
and trendy, because at Palm Wine
Exactly.
Fest, I love the outfit.
Oh, right.
It was solid.
So my head of style, Ayo, shout out Pastor Ayo. He's amazing. He puts all the outfits together and finds who's gonna make him and stuff.
I think
like
we know
that.
Amos, right?
Yes, Kobe. So
Amos.
Amos.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dope. Yeah.
He's my Amos, please.
Hey, sorry.
He's my Amos,
We
and then
borrowed your
I
Amos.
give him to you guys sometime.
Oh, we're sorry.
We
are sorry.
apologize.
Please.
Yeah, sorry, Drago.
You're
Bring that back.
welcome. You're welcome. So yes, as we love him always, he puts together the concepts, checks it out with me, and then it's like, okay, we like this. Let's add this. Let's add that. Let's take this out because of where it is we're going, what it is we're gonna do, how we're gonna move, and like what kind of how long we have to move, how long is the set? Because sometimes we play like 2-3 hour sets. And it's like, if you're going to wear something that you have to detach 3 things from, it has to be comfortable enough so that you're not thinking about your outfit when you're supposed to be
singing,
performing, which is something that happens. So yes, my head of style is amazing. He handles everything, but he brings a lot of people in together to make it all work also sometimes.
Solid.
Yeah.
I love the outfits. Really.
Yeah. Dope. But also talking about style.
Really want to
and-
talk? Like, can't you just stare and appreciate? The whole 30 minutes can be of talking and appreciate, like watch and appreciate. No, I really love how you've turned out to look. It's beautiful.
We'll call the Dovzu people on you.
At this point.
No, I'm just saying. But Lenny,
Thank you. Yes,
we're
keep
going to come to
talking
the
about how
music.
good I look.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, the reason I'm going on and on about this is the fact that
You've known me for a long time.
For a very long time,
So
you
you've
understand?
seen my development.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, wait, this is where you are. You look amazing.
yes,
Thank you.
like a colleague of mine back in SS time, that when we finished school, a lot of boys are like
Every school get that one.
And then that's I'm going to go on and on about this till the end of the show though. But Len, you were saying
yes.
before we come to the music.
I wanted to ask her about spirituality. I'm tired. Can you put it? I'm tired, NJ. I wanted to ask you about spirituality because
Yes.
also you make reference to Ascension, right?
Yeah.
And that's a very spiritual thing. And then you are in an art form that is also considered very spiritual, right?
yes.
Yeah.
So
So take us into what spirituality means to you, and then how you get in touch with your higher spiritual authority.
I mean, as somebody that was raised in a house, with Christians, my parents really did instill that part in me in the sense that I will always be a child of God and pray as much as I can for any kind of situation. I do my studies when I have to and all of that kind of stuff. Yes, there was a time when it was summer and we went for Bible school instead of camping. So that's the kind of family that I was raised up in. My grandfather, from my grandfather to my grandmother, everybody's a very, very spiritual person, which is why I'm instilled in the music the way I am. And that's why I have this part of me that also very much celebrates the gospel part of me and the spiritual part of me, if you would notice, especially my performances when I'm doing gospel music and stuff like that. So whatever it becomes in between, whoever I am, I will always be God's child.
Would you say the spirituality has kept you grounded?
I think
over
that's one of the
years?
reasons why I am as grounded as I am, because sometimes I want to do some things, but I'm afraid of what God's going to do to me. Yeah. Because you're like, ooh.
What are those things? Would you want to share?
Not here. I don't want him to mess with me. No, but then yes, sometimes I do think before I act, just because I don't want to cross some boundaries. It's not worth it, regardless of what you think it might give you in the moment. The long run of some of the actions that you take will come back to bite you in the worst way ever. And when your instincts are telling you to not do it, sometimes you should listen. Yeah.
Have you ever felt like dedicating the talent solely to spirituality and to your faith?
I mean, you do think about it sometimes, but then I want to mature into that person if that's who I'm going to become. I want it to happen naturally
Not
for
just a
me.
drastic switch.
Because if it's supposed to happen like that, that means I'm supposed to have a great intervention with the spirit and epiphany to be able to tell a particular story for a certain time, for it to be monumental and impactful, to the sense that when it is done, there will be no doubt about it that this is from God.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a really hard question to ask. Really, really, really hard question. But it has to come off right. and it's about and like when you made mention of the fact that, I've known you for a very long time. I wouldn't say I'm the only person. Ghanaians have known Efya for a very long time.
Yes, because I've been doing this for so long.
Yes, the generations have been, not to make you sound Methuselah, but
it's not that
when
crazy.
you broke onto the scene, when you broke
Mm-hmm.
onto the scene, you affected the old people. Some have passed and gone. God rest their souls.
Amen.
You've affected the new the Gen Zs and the Gen Alphas, they call them.
Yes.
So you have a huge generation of people that you are influencing.
Yes.
Now, as a female artist, we just had a story on Ed Lavash talking about how the quality of female artists and that whole, what are they really selling? Are they selling sensuality, or are they selling their craft? And are you in any way, and this is a quick shift, are you in any way, have you thought about what settling, because you look like, okay, how do I put this? What family, if you have family, you settle, what that would do to the Efya brand? Have you ever thought about it?
I don't think it
Or
has
have you
to change
walked-
that much. Oh, I don't have to change that much to become a mother. Is that what you're saying? No, everybody that I look up to has been able to do it, and even becomes more successful at that point in your life, because you have to manage your home and your business and the music. Do you understand? I think it's just about maturing into that person in your own timeline. I don't think
That should
becoming a
in a way
mother is
should.
gonna affect me. I will always be fly. Stop. If that's what you talk about, I don't think I have a problem with that. I think what I would like is, at that time, I would like to have the time for it, so that I can balance it well, and it
Well, I think you've left a certain brand about yourself where you don't just release music. So after your next release, or there's time, and in that time, then I ask, what are you doing? Because since the time you released Super, it's been that song you hardly will hear it being played, but when it plays, it's a jam. People are jamming to it.
Yeah, it seeps into you for a while, so now it's in there.
Good. So
Yeah. So after that, we did drop the No More Tears EP.
Yes.
But I don't think we came here for that.
No. You
we
kept us out
didn't.
of the
No, it wasn't me. Now not be me. They arrange these things now. But I go tell them, say I won't come your place. So I go tell them. But in between that, we did that last year. What we did was concentrate on promoting the videos from the EP.
Okay.
What it is, we dropped a 4-song EP, and I dropped a video for every song, but for every quarter. So for every quarter last year, we dropped a song, then a video for the song. But the thing was, the song and the EP was nominated for last year. So that's why Odua was there. That's why I performed it at the awards last year.
Okay.
So that was the package. So we moved it into this year. So this year we start with the songs that we feel like some of them might be on the album, some of them might not be on the album. So that's where we're going.
Talking performances, it looks like you are transitioning into a space where if anybody wants to hire the services of Efya on a stage, you have to present a groundbreaking performance before you get involved. Are you involved in the choreography, in the
Most of the time, me and the music
theatrics?
director would dream it up, because I have to want to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, what is it that we want to do? What are we trying to say to everybody? We've told so many stories, but we still keep coming up with amazing concepts. So for me, that's the exciting thing to say, to do. Like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna do? Are we gonna fly? We flew last year, so what are we gonna do? Are we gonna swim? So it's like, it just brings out a lot of mind, little mind bubbles.
Yeah.
That
And
make
how
me,
open are you on some
creative.
of these theatrics? Difficult to deal with
honestly-
because you're not going to risk your life and insurance is not there to talk to you first, or because
Are
you were hoisted high up.
You are not insured. I am. But yes, we were hoisted all the way up there, and regardless of how crazy it was, we were strapped. So as long as I feel safe, I can be comfortable enough to,
Okay.
Which machinery gets... Okay.
Sorry, just a follow up to that. Now, we've seen a lot of artists go on stage and it's like they lose breath, and all those things. Now, combining the art to the crafts that you are
And the dancing.
and all those things. Is it just an Efya thing, or there's a deliberate, intentional rehearsal to some of these things?
It's a deliberate, intentional rehearsal.
Good. Let's get to the back end of Efya.
Over and over and over and
All
over.
of it.
Yes, over and over again.
So do
2 weeks
Okay.
of rehearsal, back-to-back dance music.
Mm.
Because, I always like to bring my A game. And then you never know who's watching. What if God is there?
A lot
Okay.
of
I wanted to ask about the machinery that keeps the brand Efya going, right? Because you mentioned a team, you also mentioned your stylist and all of that, right?
Yeah, we
And-
have a creative, then we have management, then we have the top, which is the adults.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you
so-
have it's in levels.
Yeah, I work with my mom. She's my
Oh.
boss, actually. So
Okay.
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
but she's not my manager.
Okay.
Her son is my manager.
Okay,
And
so
then we
she's on
work
top
in
of all of
affiliation
you.
with Indigo also.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
for management, and then we have styling, then creative. Most of the time with Wahala Entertainment that we work with. Most of the stuff we did last year was with them. So yeah, the team is not so big, but we get the work done.
How do you and your team feed into each other?
Oh, we just meander into it. Nobody really fades into another person's stuff, but
Does
it just
your
works
mom
out.
accept that you are on your own in terms of
Some things. Oh, yeah, 'cause
or
I
she
think-
still has the no, that's my daughter, you won't do that.
I think I'll always be my mom's baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys know how it's been. So, but she does give me my responsibilities when I have to, run the game. Yeah, she know what I can do.
I've got really sensitive questions, but I have to seek permission.
Then let me get one about the
See,
performance.
No, because she said today that she'd open up, so I just want to.
So I just want to
Chip
do a
that
follow up
in.
on your
Yeah,
performance
fine,
question, and then I can go.
I'll
So
get
you
to
can
it.
get in there.
Look, people I'm not asking a question. People like Efya hold so much. When Sister Debbie came here, right, it was
Told
a
you
beautiful
her whole life story.
But it was a beautiful conversation. It was a beautiful conversation. And sometimes
Brave.
persons
very
like you
brave.
Respect,
hold so
girl.
much. You see,
I will not do that.
Yeah, you hold so much. No, you hold so much that influences people. So sometimes somebody might be going through
I
something.
think I say enough to, affect whoever needs to be touched in the moment.
Yeah. It's good and positively.
Yeah. And then if I say everything today,
listen
What
to
will you
this.
say tomorrow?
come on, guys.
Okay, you finish.
Okay, so
I'll
I was
take it into the rails.
I was gonna ask about the way you connect with audiences.
Yeah.
I have seen it over and over again. That's what I was asking about the rehearsal, and you're saying that everything is rehearsed.
You have
sometimes
to.
it doesn't seem like. Sometimes it seems like when you get there, you have rehearsed, but then you get there, you connect with the audience, and then you just want to do a different rendition of something. And every time, sometimes I decide to watch the audience, and people are just wowed by, did she rehearse that? Like, is that part of the routine? What goes into connecting with people? How have you been able to build that thing where you easily communicate with the people who are at your shows?
I think that's the magic of what I do, and also the fact that I have I know what to do. I know body language. I know how to connect with my eyes. I know how to connect with my gaze. I know how to
Read the room.
not read the room, see the audience, look at what they feel like they might do, what kind of crowd is it, I know
You've been one of the most consistent and relevant Ghanaian music brands. But it's not been the easiest brand. Ghanaians have come for you countless times in different spheres. And as a female artist, you've survived various trends where we saw different sprouts of female artists trying to redefine this, do that, follow trends, blah, blah, blah. But you've been very consistent. What kept you steady through it all? Through the media talk, through the audience talk, through the trends, and was there ever pressure to conform or to switch up or do what the next person is doing? Because you've been Efya for as long as I've known you. And that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's the
I
first
think-
question. I want to just ask two so that I don't get.
Can I answer this so that I don't
This
forget?
one, then I go.
So I think what it is I really love what I do. You know, the love I have, the passion that I have for what I do, it empowers me so much that it takes away everything else that comes from it. You know, in the end, when I'm on the stage, you know, and singing, there is the power that comes with it. For me alone to feel that I cannot explain. So that's why maybe sometimes when I'm singing, people will cry. And because the energy that I put into what I'm doing now transforms into the audience to something that is not just entertainment. It becomes a spiritual experience.
Sharing.
And I think that that's what I put into the hearts of the people that watch me. And because of that, they send me good energy back, and it sustains me.
Yesterday, we were having a conversation about music. Studio recording artists who can write, get in the booth, and the engineer does everything and it's magic. Then there's you who can get on stage and do another kind of magic. Which has been your comfort zone, and which made you start all this? Because we saw you on stage. We didn't see you in the Genesis in the studio.
Yeah, we started from that to the studio. I love writing music. I love making music, but I do know that I am a performer first. Yeah, so what I think for me is the best way to find a union of both, where you record the song in a way where it makes you feel good, but when you perform it, it makes everybody feel good. So that's where the transition comes in, and then you have like two worlds coming together to make like a magic ball.
Do you create the music with that outcome in mind?
Yes, whenever I am making a song, I am already planning how I'll perform it.
Okay, so like we can easily identify certain artists and a kind of what music genres they're in. What is your comfort zone? What kind of songs do you really love to do? And then I can come to what do you listen to?
Wow, the variety is crazy, and the versatility sometimes it's a curse. I would say because of my ability to genre bend, sometimes I could be all over. But when I find the right place to be in, it definitely will be in between the vibes of like Afro soul mixed with some jazz, but still maintaining like high life tones, you know, with like calm vocals but like intense pitches.
Good. So it feels as though you are a very inbuilt alter artist, but you have a very beautiful way of
I think I was the
becoming a
first
commercial
alternative artist in Ghana.
Facts.
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 Because when I dropped let me tell you how I did that song. Forget that. Let me tell you how I did Falu, right? The Obianuju cover. I took the end of Inception, the movie.
Okay.
It's a Hans Zimmer song, right? Called Time. It's on the timeline. And I sang that song on it. That's how alter I am. That's how that song came about. And when I did Odoyede, it was the tip of what? This song by I have to remember. Lost Without You.
Robin Thicke.
Yes.
Yeah, Robin Thicke, yeah.
So that's a song that he has. That's how I did those songs. So that's how I was making the music. It was all of the songs that I feel like, if I was to sing this song, this is how I would sing it.
So now you talk about you being, alter from infancy. Music infancy.
And if you listen to some of the songs that
Before
Jason and I
okay.
used to do,
Yeah, so I was just going to ask a question that you are probably I won't use Songbird, the only big dragon who's been around so much hip hop and rap.
yeah, a lot.
Yes.
Efya has been around.
I've
Efya
been
should be a rapper by now.
right?
Have we rappers affected you? Have we
No,
added
do you
anything
know?
to
Like
you?
I did so many verses for everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like EL,
And
you.
you're always in the rap studio.
Yes, and it was
Sarkodie.
always around the boys. It's like, yeah. Well, I
Did we rub off on
rapped a
you?
bit. I rap. No, of course. with the lyrics and the attitude, and definitely like the drip, the swag. Yeah. I got that from my hip hop.
People have been.
We are grateful.
No, guys, no, because we were so influencing of each other,
And
and
let me
like,
tell you why
from
she was
Bless
so
the
smart.
Mic, stop.
Whilst they were doing hip hop, and she knew it wasn't working for them. And then
But she was never doing hip hop.
I'm saying
No,
that-
but
that-
I was able to
irony is-
blend
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying
between
is
the
that
mainstream and
listen,
still,
I'm
you
just
know.
teasing.
I'm
I know,
just
but
saying that.
Are you trying to? Don't
a
do
lot
that.
of people.
You were countable, but you know rapping too.
He was rapping. Don't
Yes,
mind.
he
I
was too,
can't
bro.
even
He
do
was.
that.
Don't
You
mind.
were rapping
He
too
was.
Please.
before you
Name my
became
song.
manager.
A lot of
No,
people.
I will
A lot of
But don't you have a song on YouTube?
Me, Jay, song
find
Find the link and put
No.
it on the
We
channel.
will
No,
find
he
A
it.
lot
just
of people
played
don't
it
know
a
that.
few times.
A lot of people don't know
also
that.
you-
It's on YouTube.
Hey.
A lot of people don't know that maybe Sark and Efya really hit the commercial gold mine with the rap verse and hook
Yeah.
format. But before then, before the Sark songs, if you needed a hook or you needed something to mellow down your bars and put a
Yeah.
harmony on it,
It's Efya.
everybody
We'll go for Efya.
will go for
Exactly.
Efya. So
We had some
because what she was
going on.
Charlie, so what she was describing Robin Thicke on all that sampling. That's why I was asking if
Yeah.
the hip hop processes and all that had rubbed off on her
So
vocal.
what has it been? I don't know how to put it. Has it been deliberate on? Because I don't know the talent. There's also business, and if you're doing a song, I'm sure you're thinking about at least
Yes,
there's an
I think
element
what
of
happens
business.
is you just give them some mainstream small, then you still maintain, you know, the alternative, whatever kind of stuff you want to do. That's the thing. There's no limit to what I can do, because guess
I like
what?
that.
If the mainstream pop on the charts, right, and then this one also goes, guess there's different charts now. Right, so there will be a song on the mainstream chart, there will be a song on the jazz chart, there'll be a song on the Afro beats chart. So why can't you just explore and open yourself up to any kind of potential, as long as it's good? Use a good producer. If you need a writer, get a writer.
Right, because
you
you've been
know-
at this, because you've been at this for as long as you've been at
No,
it,
Kanye
right?
West.
Efya.
He was trying to get in. Sorry.
Because you've
yeah.
been at this as long as you have, right? Recently, people are trying to create their own genres, right? You just have
Unfortunately.
Afro. Yes, you have Afro attached to whatever,
every, yeah.
Afro rave and
Yeah.
Afro shad,
Afro me.
Afro me.
That's why
Afro
I'm so
them,
grateful
Afro
for
that.
artists like Thames. Is like she just broke out of that.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like she can be an R&B artist.
But what are
know?
your thoughts on?
I
on
think it's
that,
about
on the
you and what
breakouts
you
and
decide for yourself. Tell
Okay.
people that you're an R&B artist.
okay,
You know, I say that about myself.
okay,
Yeah, I don't have to say Afro R&B because I can make
Oh.
R&B music
right.
like today, right now on the deck. It's just that it's not appealing to Ghanaian ears, but it will. Now there's Spotify. I put it there, an American will come in here and be like, "Is that a girl from Africa singing like, you know, me along?" I'm like, yeah. So it's like everything that we have in us, we need to stop being afraid of being different, because the difference that's gonna get us there. Because so many people run from themselves, and it's like, bro, you know you can't do Afrobeat, right? Do you know that you can't do it? But do you know what you can do? You can sing some good jazz. And yeah, I know you're from Ghana, but sing the jazz. Sing the jazz in Tree. Let them see how it, like, bro, what is that? Stop it now. Like, there's so much that we could do. And I don't know. I know sometimes it's scary. But guess what, guys? I've been doing the weird music for all this while, and I'm not dead yet, okay? So give it a try.
You see, you are too good. you are too good. To be very
Kanye
honest,
West.
you are amongst aside from the ones that we don't know of. For the ones that we know, you clearly top the charts. I mean, it's like if Ghana were to represent a squad, you'll be part of the people that will put our best foot forward, you know, and we give you that. Now to that question, do you ever feel like do you ask yourself, how do you get into those global rooms that can, because you are, I don't want to say you're beyond a Ghanaian product, you are a global product.
Yeah, but
You
you
know,
know, it's because
and those rooms.
for you to get there, you need to get like a major deal. Everybody in this room,
Okay.
we've done the
So-
assessments.
so
we know
what
the
has been the-
mathematics of it now.
Yeah, so what has been your
I really just want to get a deal that, you know, works for me. Because it's not like I've not seen some contracts, right? But it's not everything that works out the way we want. So I think for now, what if we try to push it ourselves, okay? Let's say if every Ghanaian streams my music for the next 6 months, we will get some kind of global recognition. Just the same way we did for Blacko, right? It was us. Did we not do that? Was it us?
Yeah, it was Ghanaians. Yeah, we pushed it for
so much.
So the world.
Like
had
if
no
we do
option.
that for everybody, and we can do it for ourselves because we are enough to back ourselves up. I feel like everybody feels like we need some outside kind of energy. It's just us, but I feel like there's also this whole the controversy. It's provocative. It keeps the people going. The agendas and all of that stuff. That's not really what we need to focus on.
Because we're afraid.
Yeah, there's some fear in it, and sometimes, you know, people would rather fight than just collaborate.
I don't know, because I don't know whether to. I don't want to say somebody might come for me if I say a Beyonce.
Yeah,
but
and
the thing
also
is that
it's like I'm
carry
actually
so much
very,
talent.
very much self-financed. Do you understand? Like for a while, I've been an independent artist
Forever.
for a very long time.
Yeah.
So it's like for me to actually be maintaining and doing it this way. Like y'all need to give me an award for that, because it hasn't been easy.
No, because I mean, I think
Yeah.
I think the country needs to take on some.
But then
investments
what
and
it is
invest
for
in some
me
talent,
is I do believe that when the right opportunity comes for the right label, international label, to come and do what they have to do. But until then, I'm going to keep going the way I've been going for you guys to keep calling me
artists
to come and do your shows.
Artists.
You know, it's like, thank you.
You produce some works and then you feel like this can't just sit on my drive.
Yeah.
This just can't sit just in Ghana. Do you feel pressured with the catalog of music you have?
No, bro.
This must
actually this year I'm gonna drop a lot of music.
Okay.
So forget that it takes you a while to drop music thing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna drop.
Did that ever bother you?
Left. No. That's all. What do you mean, bro? I sing Best of Me forever.
So that brings
You
us to
understand? If I
there were whole radio shows about it. So
was that
no about
not dropping music constantly.
there was whole
And it's
conferences.
I just feel like I did that though for almost like 6-7 years. It was back to back Sark, this that collaborations, this that. Yeah. Then it's like, because Ghanaians like to miss you even though they don't like to say it. You know, I feel like sometimes when you give them too much of you,
Take you for granted.
they get cocky, like everything else in life, I guess, right? So there is
now
a strategy.
Clearly we want a lot of you.
I mean, at this point, what you mean?
That's enough.
Yeah. So for me, yes, I do have the in and outs of that whole situation, but just know that I'm not also the only person that decides that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but this year I do want to drop more music.
And you've kicked off a radar.
Yes, which shows that we have a target.
Okay.
And it seems that we've got it.
Do we have a video to radar?
There is little videos, but there's a teaser.
Okay.
For the video.
Producer, do we have it? We need to drop that jam now. Let's talk radar now.
Yeah.
Tell us about radar.
It's, the song to start the year, and when you're starting the year, you have some options.
Okay.
So it's like, what are your options for the year? What are you targeting?
Okay.
I hope you get it. But I made it seem like I was talking to a boy as always. But
I really want to hear it.
I think the concept is just keep your eye on the ball game, and then whatever it is that your eye is on, just make sure that in the end you can grab it and then have it as yours. Whatever it is, even if it's a person or the moolah or that contract or that girl, or that woman or whatever.
I heard the wordplay that you did there, the radar and Ayurveda, all of that.
Because
all of that,
a breda. So why Ayurveda?
Songwriting for you, right? I understand that not everyone writes for themselves, and it's okay if you're not a songwriter but you want to sing, right? But for you, what's the process like?
I don't mind it at
for
all.
the time that you've done it.
I
as
work
well.
with writers. It's okay.
Oh, you do?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But if I wrote it by myself, you see my name there. If I wrote it with somebody else, you see their name there. I don't mind it at all. I think it's a learning experience because you don't know everything. Last, right? Even the teacher has to go to do another course to upgrade him, right? So I love working with people that are on the same mindset as I am. As long as you're brilliant, intelligent, and passionate about what you're doing, like it's like meeting other vocalists, and then you are in the room and it's like everybody's singing and the pitches and blending the music. Oh, it's so beautiful. Why else wouldn't you want to be at that camp, bro? You know, music camp is amazing. So you go there, you learn, you ascend yourself, learn new things, go into your mind, and then just, you know, explore. Because that's what our brains are for. You can't keep it dead. You have to open it up and let stuff be going inside.
How
you know?
easy or difficult was it to choose Radar as the next jam?
Oh my God, there was a couple of contenders, but the you know, actually the hotter ones it's now coming. But starts with some fire.
Artists,
you know,
it will
starts
get
with
to
some
July.
fire.
That hotter one that I was going to release, you know what? It's cold.
No. We are keeping them hot. We are keeping them on the fire. That's why we'll be dropping them back to back, so that just when
was Radar your choice to go with for the next drop,
it was one of my choices. I would say it was one of my choices, but you know, I don't make the decisions alone too. But when we do decide, we decide as a team and everybody moves to the mission.
Okay, the mission. Let's check out snippets of what we could pull out on Radar as we await the video. I'm sure you're going to work on the video, right?
Yes, we're dropping it soon. There's a teaser, but I'll give it to you guys to show it on Friday.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll come for it personally.
I'm sure you will.
Yes. Check it out. Snippets.
Oh baby boy, I guess it's something serious to ask you, cause I'm getting curious. I hope that you don't get furious. You won't make I give you joy. When are you gonna spray your millions? Cause you got to motivating me, gazillions. When you ready, then we get it on. I know you got me on your radar for a long time now, but you don't like it when I call you brother. Should be the friend zone now. I said to my one, I watch me, I won't brother. So I won't so me, I won't jida. Keep the fire burning and doom job. Red candles, red means danger. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. I ain't ready. I ain't ready. I ain't ready. So watch me, I'm in brother. So I won't so me, I won't jida. Keep the fire burning and doom job. Red candles, red means danger.
Body girl. You can't say much. She's a body girl. You know when artists put on that net thing, the mesh knit thing.
The net
like
thing.
what do you call them?
Stockings.
No. If you can't do guys, stockings has to be
next
anything.
No, they're not stockings.
Oh, nestings. So it's nestings.
They're types.
Dope.
Nettings.
I love it. I love it. I mean, so one of the things that I noticed, how many songs do you have you feature somebody, not somebody feature you? And do you have any on the EP? And was there ever thought of putting anybody on Radar? Because I kind of imagine certain artists on there as well.
No, just listen to just me on it for now.
I like that.
Just, you know, let it just be me for now.
Soak it in.
Soak it. It just came out. It's not even 1 week old. Relax.
I want to talk about the scene that was playing.
Yeah, at the back.
At the back. Why did you put that up? Did you notice?
Baby Boy is one of my
Really, how will I notice?
Oh,
Baby Boy is one of
just in front.
Baby Boy is one of my favorite movies with Tyrese and Reggie.
Okay.
So there's a very famous scene when he comes to the house and he's knocking at the back. So we put it on a projector, you know, just for vibes.
No, just for vibes.
Yeah, and you know, it's like he had her on her radar. And they fight, and then they always fight and make up. Yeah, that was that scene.
Still talking about Radar and, you know, the message being having your mind on something that you want, right? And at the same time being able to play with it and get people in the vibe. So it's like this song, however you want it to be for you, right? You take
you
it
pick
like
a
that.
target, and then you make sure you get it.
So what's your target?
Oh, for me, success and abundance, peace of mind, great health, big wealth. You know, peace of
Great
mind
health,
for my
big
mom
wealth.
and dad. success for me and my baby. You know, big love to the family and the gang. You know, I hope everybody making millions this year. That's my target.
Fingers crossed. How do you preserve? What
Before that, I was going to ask
you've run through
if
and what
he's
these
involved in your making in any way.
What's that?
And when you mentioned my baby, I was just trying to understand if he's involved in your making in any way, influences anything about you.
Everything.
Oh wow! What's his name?
You know she's not going to say that.
She said she will open up today now.
Yeah, his name is Big Dragon.
Yes,
I'm in love with myself.
But I wanted to find out about preservation of, you know, all of the things that you mentioned are your focus, right? Because also as a superstar, the superstar that you are, I think that, you know, a lot of things drag you and pull you on every side, right?
Not if you're grounded.
Not if you're grounded, yes. So that's why I'm asking about preservation. So how do you preserve all of these things?
You can't have everything. Yeah. Do you understand?
I get what you mean.
Yeah, sometimes we want everything, but we really can't. You just can't have the things that you need. Because sometimes the things that we want is not what we need. And you learn that as you grow up, though, you know. So the list becomes smaller. But as long as it's the important things that are on the list, that's fine.
Right.
Yeah, I wanted to go back on the contracts, you know, and the deals.
Yeah.
I'm still advocating for a global burst, you know, for the brand Efya.
True.
For us to own, because I feel like we have sort of put you in this cage.
I know that's a pedestal, right?
Wouldn't you want to throw in some risks to some of these deals that come just to elevate to certain stages?
I do. Sometimes it's like you really want it really, really, really bad, but it's like, bro.
Because if we
I
have
don't want
to
to go
this.
find myself in this. I've heard things. Do you understand? And sometimes it's not the best. Right now, we have a great distro deal with Dito, and I think I'm satisfied with that for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to use the year to drop these singles and work on the album, and then maybe we'll go shopping. But truly, I would wish somebody would just come give me $1 million. Let me show them how it's done.
Is that what the...
It's you. You're gonna give me $1 million?
No, I'm just saying that.
Guys, it's John. John's gonna do it.
No, okay.
John's gonna do it.
Okay,
No.
so I'm asking that
Still waiting
some
for
of
his
these
video
deals,
to-
right? Is there any consideration of sacrifice just to be able to get it to certain stages? So maybe get into a deal that elevates you.
Yeah, but
distributes the music.
Most of the boys have like investors, right?
So isn't that easy for you as well? I mean, you are.
It is, but you know, for females, it's different.
How different? I understand that sometimes.
It's not difficult to go and give your proposals to people that you're trying to get them to invest in your business.
Have you ventured
That's
into
a hottie.
female investors as well? Because
Truly,
that basically
but
is
that's
a problem
the
now.
thing. That what you mean is,
Yeah.
you think that the women is different when it comes to me.
Oh, I mean, some might, but I do believe there might be female investors out there.
I do believe that, but I honestly just
because we need to put the song on a. This is a song that was put on that,
level.
Yeah,
well, I think it will do what it has to
Stream it
do.
to
By the time that everybody puts their hands on it, yeah, you owe me 100 streams.
I feel like. In all selfishness, I'd love for you to be at the 3 Music Awards. In all selfishness, I'd love to see you give us a mind-blowing performance.
Oh, yes.
But in all the equal love that I also want for you, I'd wish I'd sacrifice you off any of the local stages and see you equally on any of those.
I feel
because
you.
Then.
But I would never stop performing here.
No. I'm not saying you stop.
No, I get what you're saying. It's okay.
I feel like people who are in big rooms
But
need
let
to
me
understand
tell you
that we
something
have
about
this.
that whole process.
Yeah.
This is the journey that I am. This is my journey, right?
Yeah.
The reason why these kind of things haven't happened is because maybe it's not the time. Maybe I had to learn some things so that when I get there, I'm proper ready. Because I'm not trying to slack. I take enough time to make sure that I'm in the right space, mindset, spiritually, mentally, so that when I get on that table, I know exactly my full worth and what I want, I get it.
For those listening to us on Plus 89.9 FM, at 10 a.m. we'll be switching over to the news. But you can catch this show still replayed in full at 10 p.m. tonight. The hard questions come after 10. We are also live on X here, on X, formerly Twitter. You can listen to us there as well. The real hard questions are coming. They're not hard, they're just sensitive. But that's it. I just want to ask them.
Really?
No, we have to get into you to get out of you.
It's fine.
Yes.
Do your best.
No, and then the point she raised about, as a female artist, it might sound very, just on the side, but as a female artist, even at your level, you still would have a challenge in finding the right investor that wouldn't come with the bag.
I think a lot of investors have been twice bitten and now they are shy. Maybe they've been twice bitten, now they are shy. So because now they are shy, it's not really that
forthcoming for them
to talk about music investments in Ghana. So maybe somebody will see this out there and be like, what is she saying? I have $1 million for her. Okay.
Should money, don't answer it now, but should money be the conversation for the elevation in the don't wait before you answer it, just let me since I'm talking money, for the bet crazy people out there as well, listen, this is it's a crazy deal for you. Listen, you've been placing multi-bets all the time, right? And you're placing bets and then sometimes one pick will let you down and mess up your entire slip. Well, Bet Saver is a special feature on Betway that you can get, and guess what, it will let you even get your win back and more. So just go check out Bet Saver on Betway. It's exclusive to Betway. Get way more. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway. Get way more. Lenny.
Yes, and then also you can get your cleansed hand soap today, killing 99.9% of germs and great for your hand washing moments throughout the day. Now, cleanse comes in aloe vera, antibacterial, chocolate, vanilla, and honey, strawberry, and the list goes on and on and on. Recommended for your friends and family today. Remember to stay clean with Cleanse, the GC brand. It's all about you. Now, for the sound lovers as well, Bang & Olufsen's Atelier is here for you. Experience sound like never before with Bang & Olufsen Atelier, where you become a part of the craft. So design your own bespoke audio masterpiece or select from exclusive creations tailored to your style. Whether it's a speaker that seamlessly fits your space or a statement piece that turns heads. If you can imagine it, you can hear it. Discover more with Bang & Olufsen at our shop at Atlantic Towers, Airport City, Accra. And also you can call 020-169-4341, 020-169-4341. It is Bang & Olufsen Atelier. You dream it, we craft it.
Radar is out now, so make sure you go and stream it as well. Video drops very soon. There'll be a teaser, as she's promised, dropping on Friday, and we'll get it here on Culture Daily, so you can check it out as well. Before we continue the conversation, reminding you that Telecel has got a great offer for you. The Made For Me offer is great. Just dial *530. It's data bundles customized for you and personalized for you, because they understand that each and everyone has got his or her own preferences. So just dial *530# now, or download that from the Telecel Play app. The Play app ASAP to subscribe to your Made For Me bundle. Telecel, connecting energies. The energy is crazy. I love that. That's a question I was asking before. I said, "Oh man, I was going to ask."
Yeah, you were talking about how hard these questions were about to get.
No. Before that, I asked the question before. Yeah. The woman that bit.
Oh yes.
For you attaining this,
we have presented our stuff, and we have had some investors over the years. It's not like we haven't had any at all. But you see, now where we want to go to is much expensive.
Okay.
Now the reason why most of the people have the not most of them, no, there's not that many Ghanaian artists that have label deals, right? But
exactly.
Whatever money you get from them, it's we all know it's borrowed.
Yeah, you have
to use it for the work. So it's just and now people are investing 250,000 plus into marketing and PR.
Yeah,
and that's what you need the money for. So it's a lot of money for the level that I'm on. The people that I'm playing with, they put in a lot of money in. So I need the same amount to balance it up. You understand what I'm saying?
How far are you going with Radar?
I mean, we are going as far as we can. We're doing TikTok promos. We're doing the, social media. I'm here with you guys. We're talking about it. I'm live.
Anything outside the country? Any plans outside the country?
Yeah, we're going to Golden Cocoa in New York.
Okay.
In April.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to New York, April. You drew on so and we have a couple shows here and there, in and out of town. And then probably, if I get time, I might go Lagos, do promo there. And then maybe when we go to the summer and stuff like that, by that time we'd have dropped a couple more songs. In summer we'll go to Europe, just the same. It's kind of like,
all this is self-funded.
Everything goes, first quarter, you stay home, you record, do the camping, then it goes to first drop of the year. Then it depends on which one, then promo, then you get ready, you drop all these things, so by summer you have songs in rotation, so you get booked for festivals, and then you move with it. So if you're booked the whole summer, it helps you out, so you integrate in different borders and stuff like between here. But I want to do an African tour, actually. Truly I want to go to Togo and Cote d'Ivoire, the countries that, and Burkina Faso.
It will cost you more money to fly around Africa than to just fly to Europe.
Oh, now see you to be the boss. You know, ST's best sponsor. I'm a alcohol. I'm an IFA. Then things so camera boys no money mangoes. Sometimes when you're doing this thing independently, bro, there's a lot that goes into it that we make look so good. And we're grateful that our fans are appreciative of it, because sometimes it takes a lot to do this stuff, so I'm definitely grateful.
What's
okay, go.
What's song or writing camp like? I feel like for someone who has achieved so much greatness, when you get into a place like that, and
I love to learn. I'll just be quiet.
That's what I wanted to find out, if you would be there to do more impacting than learning.
I just go and then if it's like class, it's like school. I'll be respectful. And I speak when I'm spoken to. And light when I'm asked to. And light, but I don't go there and be posing. No, what's that?
So who are some of the newbies, or maybe the people who have already been on the block that
you see? When they ask me this question, I love so many of them. I need to make a list and put it down and just put on the side so that I can mention everybody, because I always know I miss somebody out. So truly, I just say shout outs to all the new cats, especially the females. You guys are pushing hard for yourself. And it's not easy, but shout out to everybody that is putting Ghanaian music on the map. We're really doing amazing, guys. Do not belittle your effort. It's a lot, and it goes out to do things. So don't stop. You can't. A little bit of waters everybody's dropping is what's going to create our mighty ocean of Ghanaian high life taking over the world in the next 3 years. Watch. Because they know it's coming though. But I feel like we need to tap into that, because that's where the magic is at. I didn't want to same way was and myself because I can say Obebo do cool. I think
Look, not because you're here, but you are absolutely one of the best artists we have now.
Thank you.
And if we don't protect this and invest in this, if I had the resources, I would throw it in 1,001 times. Coffee coming back, let's see them now. Money,
2 million.
And that's when they always thought that there's nothing.
Because the thing is, everybody be comparing us to Nigeria and stuff, but they invest in their stuff a lot.
Yes,
except for their jollof. But
and it's but I can't comment because I still have to go there, please. And it's it goes a long way in the long run to make the impact of now. But guys, I don't think it's something that we can't do, because guess what? We do have global artists on our timeline in Ghana, and I do believe that I am one of them, of course, because I've been on this journey for a long time. So truly, it's just very exciting to see what will happen next, because honestly, we cannot go anywhere but further up. Because who's gonna stop me?
If let's talk
Okay.
vision and
We've got 7 minutes,
implementation,
yeah.
okay? Because sometime during the conversation, you said that you were onto music for about 6-7 years, and then you took that break where
It wasn't that crazy. It was just 1 year. So relax.
yeah. So I'm just saying, like you took what about
It was just
the
1
case?
year, one and a
you
half,
were not
like 2 years. I
Yeah,
didn't
but it
drop
wasn't
music.
as the 6-7 years is what I mean, right? And then now you got back, and then you're saying to us that you're going to give us a lot of songs this year as well, right? I want to know what the vision was when you set on to your music journey, and then how implementing and accomplishing all of these visions, have been for you. Also because of that pause, and then now you're going to give us, which I'm very excited about, right? What have been your modulations, if I should say?
Nothing crazy, truly. It's like when you do want to pause, just realize that it's time to pause and take it, because sometimes you need the time, because maybe you've been over calibrating for a long time and you haven't even taken a pause to see who you are in that moment, which is very important for human beings, growing up and stuff. So nothing that would just take myself away from me too much, but just for everybody to discover who I am now, what I think about, my thoughts and opinions and stuff, and what I think about things, that mostly I wouldn't have expressed myself in that manner some time ago then, but now I feel free to talk about them in a way that I wouldn't talk about it like I would then. So it makes it exciting for me also to even discover what my sense is on different kind of topics and mindsets and mind frames and dimensions and stuff. It's like exciting. What is it gonna be? But I'm putting myself into it, immersing myself in it totally, so I can come out with the best and original, authentic Efya stuff for her in her new timeline.
Would you say age will also play a part in your
we're getting
you're
older.
not moving from
You're getting like mature,
digging into topics,
your mind is like opening. But the thing about me is I will always be Efya. Like he said, I just I'm just a little bit smarter and much more conniving.
and you know that,
almost
and I like
wrapping up. You didn't do any concert last year, did you?
No, we didn't. Because we realized that we weren't ready. But, when we did it the year before, it was awesome. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody that pulled up for the first edition of Efya Live, even though we had been doing it for a couple of years on and off, right? But, yeah, when we do it in December, we're keeping our fingers crossed to see if we can do an edition here or either take it to Kumasi, because I want to do some hometown love. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. But regardless, catch us live. We're playing Remembering Whitney at Zen Garden. It's going to be a night of like a lovely vocal, like it's going to be a vocal orgasmic kind of situation, because some of the best vocalists in the country are going to be there singing their favorite Whitney songs, rehearsed properly, and it's all happening at Zen Garden.
When?
On the 29th of March at the end. So yeah, that's one show that I'm doing at Higher Vibrations is also happening at Zen Garden. So there's a lot of musical things going on where you can experience live music like you like from me, and my friends.
Okay, so sorry,
we can wrap it
there are
up.
Gingham's in the house.
Yes.
Kojo Trip is number one before he
Is
comes from
he?
my upstairs and he's watching.
He's watching.
Really?
He's a Gingham.
Shout out
Yes,
to Kojo
Kojo
Trip.
Fahim is a feminist. We need to look at this company.
But you changed his name.
To what?
Fahe.
Oh my God.
There's a guy called
That's
Fahim.
cute though.
Yeah.
So I want
Change it
to know
Fahe.
how that name for your fans came about.
The
like
girls.
Gingham.
Gingham and nature say gam. What you say?
Oh, okay.
It is gam.
Gam.
To fill
Yeah.
And the you say a can then was oh man gingham we gam. And you gam pan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, next time you come through, we are doing this interview standing. It's a guarantee.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
enough sitting. I just feel like stretching. What? Can't I say that one?
Now stand,
Yes.
Is that how he
Stand right now.
No,
This is
no,
how you are with
I
everyone.
just
You can stand right now.
Don't
I just
stand.
want us to appreciate what we have. And
Thank
You are an
you.
outstanding person.
And I just want to say a big
Yeah.
thank you to you guys. It has been very lovely and insightful.
Yes.
Thank you
Welcome.
so so much. It's always a fun time waking me up so early just to come. And today I was like 30 minutes early.
Did they get you watching?
Of course they did.
Wow.
And I think that was the icing on the cupcake. Yes, enye mi na me de me damase enye mumpini me
Zero Pepsodent for us, man.
So every time we eat food and sugars get trapped in between our teeth, leading to gum disease, tooth decay, and in some cases foul breath. That's why Pepsodent is here to make sure that we have what we need to keep our dental hygiene in check with Pepsodent charcoal and Pepsodent herbal. Now Pepsodent charcoal has zinc and fluoride to make sure that all the tiny holes in your teeth are filled out and also maintain that white sparkly smile. There's Pepsodent herbal as well with mint and herbal extracts to repair any damage to your gums and keep your mouth fresh. Now Pepsodent has been doing this for 25 years with the Ghana Dental Association. You can call them on 0800 161 000, toll free to talk to them anytime, and you can also get Pepsodent in all sorts of variants depending on what your pocket or your needs are at any shop. Pepsodent, every smile matters.
I am very impressed with that.
Don't mention it.
2 years.
Did you chew it?
2 years.
Yes.
2 years.
It's true and poor.
Yes.
Kind of stuff.
He's been doing it for 2 years.
Yes.
Oh, it happens. That's a whole. That's a couple of bars.
Yeah.
I said
Sometimes I'm asleep.
he deserves supply of Pepsodent. I usually walk up to buy buy toothpaste and I see Pepsodent and then I remember cereal.
Oh my god!
No,
that's a good one.
Very soon they'll start changing the name and putting cereal.
Oh my god! Exciting.
Wow. Efya, thank you so very much for gracing this.
Thank you guys so much. Go stream Radar.
Yeah, Radar's brand
And
new.
put me on your radar.
Yeah.
We are waiting for the
Yeah.
video as well. So Friday, as you said, teaser, we'll get it.
Yes.
We'll put it out there for people to also watch it.
Thank
out,
you so much,
know.
guys, for the love
Yeah,
always.
as always.
Alhamdulillah.
And yes, and
And everything more.
yes.
Sugar and spice.
Namishaw.
Onso sa.
Namishaw.
Oh,
Namishaw
down.
nyina.
Yeah, onso nyamisha nyina.
Culture Daily was brought to you by Telecel.